Hi everybody. So today I'm going to talk about the discussion that I have with my mentor, Miss Ikiura. So we sat together and first of all I present to her the template, the presentation of the template itself that we're using in Teach Now program. For sure we're not using the same in our school, so we compared it, it was good. So we talked about the standard addressed in my class. I explained to her that students know how to improve their personal skills via specific practices and constant reflection on their actions. So that's the main idea behind. And we're doing basketball, so she knows that because I'm having her student. We talked about the objective of the entire unit. And as I explained it before, in one unit, 6 weeks, we have 2 blocks. One block is 3 weeks, and for each block, we see one sport. So right now, it's the first block, which is basketball, and it's the third week. So the third week is usually assessment week. So we talked about those objectives that we had, which are objective one, learn and practice the basic of basketball. Second one, recognize the different group role and responsibilities. Third one, assume responsibility for a role in a group. And fourth one, celebrate the accomplishment of the group. So for this third week, we focus on the two first objectives, and they will be the objectives of this lesson. So we also talked about the rubric itself, as is the assessment week. We had to talk about that. So then come the plan. The mentor basically challenged me on a few aspects when I was explaining what will happen during this class. So first of all, she just wanted to know how I'm going to manage my time. So how many activities I have in 50 minutes, if I'm able to say how much time I need, how long do I need for each activities, my routines, the way I use the whistle, the story with my black line, the black line in the middle of the gym, if I use them adequately. She also wanted to know more about the process itself of the summative assessment. The mentors know it's my third week, and it's a busy week where all the students are assessed for the skill part and the comprehension part. She wanted to know how I'm going able to differentiate, and the dribbling part, the passing part, and the shooting part are very specific, and it was very much into the topic. She also noticed during my plan that the boys and the girls for the basketball games are not playing together. She wanted to know why. Well, I had to explain that obviously at this age sometimes there is an argument and it's sometimes better for this class, especially because we have some strong behavior. So for this activity, it was very good to have boys and girls in different groups. Some students are very competitive, some others are not, so let's keep things simple. We also talked about the different assessments. She highlighted the fact that the dribbling part for my assessment is good because students can express themselves. They have more time, they work by themselves individually, so it's good. If they need more time, they can show their learnings. However, she challenged me on the second activity, especially for the differentiation part. She told me that I could differentiate more because I'm having students by peer of two. I usually let them choose because I also think PE should be fun, and sometimes if they want to be with friends is good. However, I can also push my student to be better, to have higher expectation if I peer them by skills. Some are very good actually, and by having them work together, it will upgrade their skills. Mm, we talked about how I usually differentiate in any of my classes. I said usually in PE and usually in this unit, it's two main components, time and distances. So I provide more time and I change the distance for students with weaker skills, let's say, and for those who are quite skilled, I will upgrade the challenge always on those two things, time and distance. She reminded me that the rubric is clear. The rubric that I made for the assessment skills and the comprehension part are clear, but the words are too complex for my students. So I have to keep in mind that I'm gonna teach small kids. I need to use simple words. That was my plan, but it's true. On the lesson plan is written with more complex words. I need to have very visual explanation for them to understand quickly. Almost all my students are EAL, so English as a second language. I cannot use so much complex words. Finally, we talked about the material and resources. As I'm working in the gym with basketball, I need the basketballs, the gym, and jersey, bips, in order to have team games. And for my differentiation, I don't really need much because I have watch to check the time and I can use the line on the floor, so I don't need much more. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.